Hi everyone, it's Anne from Anne Ellis Angels, and I'm here with your card readings for the coming week. These readings are general readings, so take from them everything that resonates with you, leave behind anything else, and most importantly, have a really enjoyable and positive week. I will be using my Teacup Tarot deck, and I will also be using my Time to Shine Angel Oracle card deck. So let's get right on with your readings. So Aries, let's see what the cards are bringing for you this week. Now your overall energy here is the card, the King of Pencils. Now the King of Pencils brings along the energy of advice, of motivation. The King of Pencils is very, very emotionally balanced, a very gifted public speaker. The King of Pencils is an energy of someone who is very well educated and very well experienced in complex paperwork. So it could be a legal issue, it could be complex contracts, anything like that that we wouldn't come into contact with daily. The King of Pencils comes in with the expertise to help with anything like that. So a legal issue, it could be contracts, complex paperwork. So as your overriding energy this week, the King of Pencils says, if you need any help or any suggestions or any assistance with that the help is here for you. And if you need that help, just be ready to ask. Your help or your hurdle, the Three of Wands is the card of long-term planning. This is the card of abundance. This is the card of looking at the bigger picture. This card tells you to start doing the groundwork now. Start those first action steps on the way to your long-term goal. So looking long-term and starting the action plan and taking those first little steps, doing the groundwork to just get you started. That's key mindfulness for you this week. And your guidance here, card 20, reflection, asks you to pause. This is the card that says, just step back, have a break, realize how well you're doing, realize how far you've come, and start planning the next adventure. So this is just what's happening with this card here. There's pause, there's reflection, climbing to new heights. Where do you want to go next? What's your next adventure? What's your next long-term plan? Start thinking about that. Start making those first inquiries into how you're going to do that. Take some advice if you need to. But looking at the next adventure, climbing to new heights, is something that you can be mindfully working on this week. How can we help ourselves? Following on beautifully here, this is card 20. Now we've got card 21. This is the World card. This is the card of completion, ending one project and starting another. That's just what we've been talking about here. This is the card of a job well done, completing a project. It's the celebration of that. And then it's where do you go next? Where to next? Starting the next steps forward. Pulling it all together, the Wheel of Fortune card is a card of a sudden movement forward. This card comes in and it says things are going to be moving on for you. It's you moving on, taking with you all your gifts, your talents, your knowledge, your wisdom, taking your success with you, taking everything that you've learned. Look how easy it's going to be for our angel here to move forward. You can do that. Take all these qualities along with you on your next move forward. Your final outcome card is a mindfulness card. The Four of Coins asks you to be mindful of situations of too much and too little. It's getting the balance between the two. Now, this can be financial, spending too much, saving too much, just being a little bit too cautious. You've got to be mindful to get the balance between the two. It can be work-life balance. Are you giving too much of your time and your energy and not taking time to receive? Are you giving too much time at work? Are you working too hard without taking that balancing time out, which is absolutely necessary for you? So thinking of these situations, it could be financial, it could be at work, it could be in your home life, giving and receiving, getting the balance between the two is key mindfulness for you this week. So just to summarize, advice, motivation, specialist advice on complex paperwork. If you need it, this sort of expertise is here for you. Someone coming in with this expert knowledge and wisdom. Start looking at your long-term plans. Look long-term and start doing the groundwork now. Get your sights set on this new adventure. Where to next? But take your time while you're doing that. Pause to reflect what has worked in the past, what's worked well, what you can leave behind. Take with you all these positive qualities and success on your next step forward. It's a time of completing one project and the start of another. Again, here. Moving forward with all your gifts, your talents, your inspiration, all the wisdom, everything that you've learned, take that forward with you. And as you move forward, be mindful of situations of too much and too little and get a really good balance between the two. So let's just clarify with my Time to Shine deck. The Five of Thoughts says it's time to move in a new direction. Make new plans, learn from experience. We're talking about that here. Take all your experience and your wisdom with you. Use the experience of the old to set this brilliant new plan and start working on it, moving yourself in this new direction. The Three of Wisdom says it's time to take action. We're talking about that here, doing the groundwork. Start these new projects, work on these new ideas. The Three of Wisdom is the card that says it's time to get busy. And the 11 of Wisdom comes in and says using kindness to get the results. Be confident, be strong, use compassion. You can still be kind and assertive at the same time. When you use kindness, when you're gently and kindly assertive, the success that you seek is much easier to find. So yes, you can. Have the confidence, know that you can do this. And our mindfulness card from the mini mindfulness deck says inspiration. It's time to walk the path of light with kindness and peace and inspire others to do the same. When you make these moves forward with this new adventure, be an inspiration, be that light, lead by example, teach from experience, take all those positive experiences with you, and you will be well on your way. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you have, click that subscribe button. It's free, and then you'll get notified when I do the next reading for you. So take care now, and I'll see you soon.